No,
Plus, I'm back.
Alucard's internet connection boomer. The stream should be back up.
It is.
It's back up.
Oh, well, it should be.
So Kyle, you back in the stream yet?
Okay, there we go. Now it's finally registered where it should be.
Alright.
I apologize for that. It should not have gone down like that. I don't even know why it did.
Sweet. I finally got my flying license.
Yeah, it's back now.
Sweet. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and I fly away. There's supposed to be an event going on. Well, I got a few free roam fights to do.
Okay, I was not expecting this to be where it straight to where the story would progress. Well done.
Ooh, crazy monkey.
Have to draw more. Have to draw. What? Harada.
No frickin' way! You're the culprit behind these disappearances?
Oh my, Sonata. Is that you, Sonata? Yay, it's Sonata. It's really Sonata.
Nishino, seriously? What are you doing?
You can't tell by looking. I'm drawing the manga. Here, look it, look it. Look, look, look. See how much I've done? I've been able to draw as much as I want. It's not a fanfic. It's original work. It's 100% completely original.
It's sorted online. Nishino.
How's it? What do you think, Sonata? I'm incredible, aren't I? If I can draw this well, I should have no problem breaking into the industry and becoming a pro.
Talk about delusional. You say you're drawing a manga? I don't get it. How is that a manga? Where's the paper? Where's the pirated sites? Seriously, I'm not laughing.
Even you're trashing my manga, Sonata. I knew that would be your reaction. I knew it.
Oh god.
That's a big Weismon!
I'd say Whoa, that Digimon, why the heck is it so darn big?
You're the same
Is
as
it
the
Secret
others?
League Zodia in a hood?
You're the same as the other
Then I can
Sonata.
beat you in one. Ooh.
You ignore, then insult my work. Then you trample all over my dreams, laughing and shaming me. You smile and go on living as if nothing happened.
Well, yeah. Uh-oh, Alucard, I think she's missing a few screws. You go put them back into place.
Why me? Apparently you know her.
I don't deal with crazy bitches real well.
My wife just smiles off their faces. Here, whatever I say goes. Whatever I draw in my manga becomes true. You won't be laughing at me for long, Sonata. Of course, I won't kill anyone. After all, once my manga is complete, I'll need you guys to be my readers. You'll be utter captives to my comic brilliance.
No one keeps me captive.
Could you please be quiet until I'm done? Please, until it's ready, don't look at anything.
Oh, Lord. And I'm gonna start my next fight.
Yeah, probably. Howling Blaster's physical? Well then, Howling Blaster! Giga Destroyer! Data Crusher! Electroshocker! Oh, but apparently Electroshocker is physical. Well then, Kabuterimon swap out for Gargomon. Giga Destroyer! Guard Break. Howling Blaster! Funny Pummel!
Whoa, do I hear a lightsaber somewhere?
That might have been a defense, guard break.
Ew.
Howling Blaster! Giga Destroyer!
No, I don't need a lightsaber.
And would you look at that, a memory up.
Nice.
My dreams, they're all... Without them, I can't draw anymore.
西野さん、俺、あんたの漫画、結構楽しみにしてたんだぜ。
Kaiba.
Nishino, I was really looking forward to your manga.
とにかく漫画を描くのが好きって感じがさ。
You know how you like to draw manga?
俺は読むだけだからさ。そういう楽しみ方ができるあんたが羨ま
I'm
しい。
jealous of that because it looks so much fun and all I can do is read them. But don't tell Yugi.
Also, Kyle, I know what you're referencing with that Giga Drill Breaker. I'm assuming Zio's internet
Zio
cut out
left.
again.
それがこんな ことになるなんてよ。正直信じらんねえ。
I may not remember much of Bleach, but I definitely remember Gurren Lagann.
Damn it, Frieza died.
Oof.
I honestly can't believe things turned out this way. No, I don't want to believe it. You drew my blue eyes so good. I guess I just never realized, Nishina. No. This is not a confession.
私ただみんなに楽しんでもらいたくて。
Sonata, I just want everyone to enjoy it.
でも私の中で
But something
何かが
started to
膨らんで
swell up inside me.
止めら
I
れ
couldn't stop it.
どうして
Why? Tell me why.
Don't start singing Backstreet Boys. This is bad. Run!
Huh?
And welcome back. Oh boy. Nishino! We can hear you.
Welcome back, Billy.
Good Rigby. I don't have food, by the way. You actually staring at food. That makes me very good. Good boy. Oh, he's happy.
Darn you. How could you? And I don't get anyone to draw my new Blue Eyes White Dragon body pillow.
Just get your fan club. They're always getting that stuff.
She was the top of my fan club.
Oh. We'll get another member to do it.
Whatever, get my
fan in your
vengeance.
club.
Also, here's the reason why I wanted an ultimate before going into this.
Is it a Bosky?
Yes, it's a Bosky. A boss that when I first played this, I couldn't beat without an ultimate.
Believe in the heart of the cards and you'll win.
There's no heart of the cards.
So is the heart of cards. Did Digimon not have a card game?
Yes, but it's
They
completely
do, but
separate
he's
to
not
the
playing
game.
it.
The heart of the cards applies everywhere. So does friendship.
This Kyle is an eater. Ooh, double Garurumon attack. Howling Blaster! Freeze Fang! Howling Blaster!
Hey, Paige.
You've already seen it, Paige. Freeze Fang! Giga Destroyer! Howling Blaster! And there's E-Road Terminal. On Kurusimon. Well then. Fair enough. Freeze Fang! Howling Blaster! Giga Destroyer! Again, fair enough, Paige. Data Crusher! Freeze burn! Nano Machine Break! Freeze burn!
終わったか。お疲れさん。
Get out of here, reader.
あ、収束するぞ。
Kaiba?
Now everything go back normal, right?
That is a yes. Thank you, Kyle. I do my best because Digimon is one of my favorite series.
Yeah, I like Digimon too.
Did that answer your question, Paige? Oh, the Australian's still here.
Yes. I'm still here. You
I got nothing to finish.
You really solved it. How the heck did you do it? Especially seeing as it was such a bizarre case. We followed up on your report and found all the people who were missing. They're safe, but none of them have any memory of what happened. And the perpetrator has fallen unconscious. She seems she's a victim of Eden syndrome. So now I don't have anyone to question. What's with all these bizarre cases lately? And then you. You really don't know anything, huh?
Yeah, boy.
Yes, I'm sure this isn't a simulation page. Whenever I learn any good intel, somehow it always gets back to Matayoshi. I'll let things slide this time. Alright, get going. Get out here before Matayoshi shows up. Oh, and thanks for your help. First time she's actually said thanks. Without saying to she's gonna arrest me. Kaiba.
Eden syndrome, Nishino?
Yep.
When the Eater attacked Nishino, she must have contracted Eden syndrome. Eaters consume data. And if humans could exist in semi-digital form with the digital shift... Nishino could have been partially consumed. Maybe it just ate her conscious in data form. Your avatar, your mental data, is devoured by an Eater in Eden, but your physical body remains in the real world. And is that a Sega sign behind you?
Yeah. You finally just noticed that?
That's what Eden syndrome is. Sega! Then what we can do to cure it? If we defeat an eater, does data gobbled up come back out?
いや、あのイーターを倒しても西根さんは意識を失ったままだ。
No, we defeated that eater, but Nishino is still unconscious.
ダメだ、情報が足りねえ。スウェードのおっさんを探し出して聞いてみるか。
It's no good. We don't know enough. We need to find Sudao and ask him.
つうわけで俺、もうちょいイーターとか追っかけてみるわ。
Where to help Nishino and where to get a suit. For now, I'm going to look after the eaters some more. See you around, loser.
Later, Arata.
You walk off first, therefore you're the loser.
Nice try, Yugi.
Yeah, I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Quite the adventure. A labyrinth, some disappearances, and a giant Digimon to boot. It's that giant Digimon that warrants the most attention, though. Let's think back on that man who was being controlled by that one Digimon. That Digimon had influence over him, but this girl seems to have had the influence over the Digimon. Her deep-seated delusions, her desperate need for approval, the workings of her mind call all to a Digimon to her, and she wound up in complete control over it. The bond between them then grew stronger when the labyrinth appeared to a supernatural degree. No, it's not Alinity. She was no hacker, though. She was just an ordinary person who only weakly connected to Digimon. Regardless, this incident occurred as a result of the fact that the Digimon was enhanced. There are phenomenal powers hidden away within the realm of the human consciousness. Anyway, congratulations on resolving the case. Thanks for all your hard work. You're not the only one blessed with good luck, but also continue to exhibit great skill. I couldn't ask for anything more. You make me blush, Kyoko. I am concerned about that Akemi Suedo's activities, however. Why was a man of his caliber alone inside the labyrinth despite all the dangers he would face? Maybe ordinary people like us can't fathom the behavior of geniuses. Rather, that is to say, their motives are beyond our understanding. Inferences become conjecture, leaving the actual facts behind, I suppose. I might be thinking too hard about this, getting lost in my own labyrinth of thoughts and emotions.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
And yes, I did wash my hands, unlike hay. You still need to teach me how to use Nightbots.
After the stream.
Well, I have to leave after the stream.
Ah.
Oh yeah, you have to go, don't you?
Yeah, I gotta work out a few cars for some extra
Sorry,
cash.
pain.
Okay, before anyone asks what these three are, I was doing off-screen grinding, I decided to have my Digimon on the farm island look for some cases to help me grind. These 3 were the result of that search. I might do them. I may not. I'll probably do them as off-screen grinding.
Alucard, do you recommend the Switch version for this game?
If you want the pre-order DLC from both this and Hacker's Memory, yes, I recommend the Switch version.
That's the version I'll get.
But instead, we'll be doing I'm Not a Flower Person and Red Fists and Hot Sweat.
Kaiba needs another viewer. Come on, you stupid boomy machine, give him another viewer.
Client, Hot Guy, Shinjuku. I have all these pictures of flowers saved on my phone. I keep deleting them, but they keep coming back. Help. Ah, are you the detective that took my case? Can we talk about it? It's urgent. This cell's got photos of flowers on it, but I don't even remember taking them. Creepy, right? The other day I went to show a friend of mine a photo of my dog, but when I opened my phone, it was full of photos of flowers. I was like, what? So my friend was all like, hey, are you into flowers or something? She was totally freaked out. But seriously, I'm not into flowers, man. Although I'm not saying that I think some guy has to be using my phone when I'm not around. I always carry my phone around with me, but I keep finding more photos, you know? I want to get this fixed, but I don't really understand what the problem is. What do you think? Could be a malfunction.
Could be a boomer.
Or
Boomers.
Or it could be a Digimon. Yeah, do you think there's some kind of malfunction where photos are just taking themselves? I never seen anyone touch my phone. There's just something weird about it. Okay, so if I leave this with you, can you investigate for me? There's no skeletons in my closet. Go ahead and check all you want. I don't care. Also, I'm not going to spoil anything for this guy. I'm going to make it a surprise.
I wonder who made that phone. I know it wasn't made by Kyber Corp. It's an inferior product.
Freeze burn! Howling Blesser! Not going to use Giga Destroyer just for a Yokomon. Oh, I should use that memory up. I thought there was an access point here, but I guess I was mistaken.
Ooh, nice they got equipment from that. Kaioken Goku, huh?
Here's an access point.
And Gohan's back up. I'm gonna have to put him back down.
Digivolve. Gargomon, I think it's time for you to reach the ultimate level. Gargomon, Digivolve 2!
I like Gohan's character, actually. There's meant to be a final.
Rapidmon!
Gohan is a wuss.
But I like his he has a good character arc.
You know what? Like Garurumon? You too. Like Garurumon, Digivolve too!
He goes from being a complete... He has a good character arc. He goes from being
Like Garurumon!
to actually learning how to fight. He's just not interested in fighting. He'll fight if he has to. He's not the type of person who likes fighting.
Plus, who better to fight an ultimate than 3 ultimates?
That's why Gohan has a
ultimate
good
fight.
character arc. He starts off as someone who doesn't know how to fight, doesn't want to fight, goes to knowing how to fight. Then in the Boo Saga he learns that you have to fight sometimes. Then in Super, he slacks off because he gets a job in the family, then he starts training again. Because he knows he'll be needed.
Yeah, that looks
Oh,
good.
Lilymon.
Yep, Lilymon.
That's good character writing.
Yeah, that looks good. Just right. He'll definitely like me after these. Hey, who the hell are you?
He wasn't interested in that though. Also, Goten and Trunks have more potential than Gohan.
That's because Gohan had all of his potential unleashed, so he can't really grow that much.
Yeah.
No, he can grow by training.
Well, the most he can do is gain back his old strength, which was supposed to have been superior
No,
to his
actually in
father's.
Super he surpassed these Dragon Ball Z strengths.
What am I doing? Well, obviously I'm taking a photo of myself and saving it on this phone.
Oh, she should have an Instagram.
Like in Super,
What?
Gohan
Stop taking
actually.
selfies. No way.
Super Gohan is as strong as Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah,
Tournament
but
of
he
Power Up Goku, because he's way the hell stronger than he was in the bloody Buu arc, because base Goku beats Ultimate Buu. He can get stronger, but he's just not going to get insane gains anymore.
For moon check. Giga Destroyer!
Yes, he would be the strongest out of that generation.
Oh!
Goten and Trunks have more potential than Gohan, but they have even less interest in fighting
Get
than
back
Gohan.
up, Metal Greymon.
They have more potential, but they
For
just
moon
don't.
check! Sorry, Paige, when I'm using a virus when Lilymon is a data type.
I got a freaking three-way here, and one dude, two girls, all fighting.
Future Trunks is a good character. Super ruined his character.
But if it'll make you feel better. For you, I will convert a Palmon and get Lilymon. No way, I lost?
Because if you look into the lore of Dragon Ball Online, Goten and Trunks trained with their whole lives, and they actually surpassed their freaking fathers. And Gohan.
Huh? The guy who owns this phone doesn't like my photo on it?
They have
Oh,
less
so
potential,
what do you
but
say
they're
about
not
me?
going to do anything
That I'm
with it.
cute or pretty or... What?
Hey, Toei,
No way,
do
I
something
took
with Goten and
loads.
Trunks.
Come on, what do you really say? Huh? That's not much of a reaction. Don't tell me anymore, it probably just shocked me. Oh, I didn't know that he didn't like the pictures. I was hoping he'd like me once he saw them.
Ooh, pretty fairy.
Oh, she has a kush.
Got it. If he doesn't like them, I'll stop saving the photos. But he wasn't bothered by me being here, so I really don't want to leave. Ah, so that means... I can stay here and hang up any calls he gets from women. Don't mess with a girl in love.
Oh god, she's a potential yandere.
Wait for it. But you figured it out. What? It was a Digimon that fell in love with me. So a Digimon. Wait, isn't that some kind of virus or something? Are you saying hackers got into my phone? My phone was that badly infected. Please tell me you were able to completely get rid of it. What? It's harmless and won't mess up my phone? It's sorry. The viruses. I don't really get it, but I guess if it's harmless. What? So there's more. Huh? The Digimon might hang up my calls with women if it gets jealous. Well then it isn't harmless at all. Does this Digimon really love me? It takes flower photos, gets all jealous. Such a sweet virus. I guess I won't erase it. I've never really been into any women, so that's no problem. After all, I'm only into guys.
Oh my.
Yep, the guy's gay.
Is he good at Yu-Gi-Oh? So I should challenge him.
Okay, I'm sure the woke crowd probably loved that part. Well, don't tell Lilymon the truth.
I'll let her figure it out, and I just clicked on Central Hospital. A new job is coming. Please come back to the office. I was already on my way there. And what? The Nakano Underground. We'll do that after Red Fists and Hot Sweat. Guess I'm in trouble now. You're the detective from the Kurumi Detective Agency, right? Here's my card. I'm from the Japanese Boxing Association. I want to discuss a strange phenomenon affecting our official website. Recently, the hits the site's getting have soared, and the videos on the site are really popular. They're flocking to the site like kids to candy. You think so? I thought tickets would be selling like hotcakes and the shows would be sold out, but yeah, anyway.
I would choose. I want some candy.
This really show drummed up a lot more interest, but the ticket sales haven't changed much. Not only that, the site's server has been crashing too. Even though it has attracted attention, no one can access the site. So now the association has its hands full dealing with complaints. Russian bots or a bunch of boxing Digimon?
A Russian boxing Digimon.
The site just got so popular so quickly, it's not a pleasant thought. But maybe someone is messing with us. So we'd like you to investigate. The association's website URL is on that card. You should start by checking it out. Or Galmon. What? Hey, who are you? Aren't you a human? This is the Japanese Boxing Association's website server, you know. What are you doing in a place like this? Oh, I get it. You're here to take a look at some Digimon, aren't you? I guess you heard the rumor that this is the mecca for Digimon boxing fans. Suppose you wanted a guided tour. All us Galmon who like boxing get together here. So this place is the best place for viewing the website. I always come here to look at the site. Cool, isn't it? Look at all the monitors. All the Galmon living here live like this. So I can answer anything you want about the boxing site. There are more monitors, so come too, yay! But more and more people in the human world can't see the site. And you're saying it's our fault the server keeps crashing. Seriously, and to think of us being polite and showing you around. If you're not here as a tourist, scram! Formal kick!
You make this fun.
Tri-beam! Giga Destroyer!
Yoink.
Nothing for it, I suppose. I can't stop looking at the site, but I'll try to stick to using just one screen at a time. Though it's unfair for me to be the only one who has to use just one monitor. And I don't think it's having such a huge effect anyway. Yeah, you're gonna have to convince the other Galmon here. To be honest, I'm not sure if they'll just sit there and listen to you, though. Hey, they want to fight, they can have one. Armadillomon and Vmon.
Only
Boom kick!
Seriously, Batman.
Tri-beam! But when I'm dealing with a bunch of boxing Digimon, hands, feet, beams are gonna fly. Like this. Full moon kick.
This is only hairstyle similar to Oracle.
Tri-beam.
That's a character I'm playing as when they
Giga Destroyer. Dorumon. I dealt with enough of you fuckers in the Shinjuku Underground. Hey, Galmon. Full moon kick!
What are you, asshole?
Tri-beam! Giga Destroyer! And scan complete of Galmon.
I hate having these items.
Dorumon and Gazimon. Get out of my way.
And my controller died.
Oof.
Your controller was a powerful boomer.
No, I just played it too much.
Oh, listen up, you ugly, you had to have batteries.
I'm just glad that I always have one charging.
More of these Goblymon.
Oh, I hated that time. The time when you had to have a controller just to charge your other. How many double A batteries did I go for?
Yeah, God, I hated that for 360.
Go in the Game Boy. I kissed
Dino
the batteries.
first.
Like, I
Two.
haven't said
Bomber,
PC
check.
has got rechargeable batteries. Yeah, they cost a crap ton, but it was cheaper in the long run.
Tri-beam! Giga Destroyer!
And yeah, T, I have it in the Japanese voices because I did not want to hear Sabat and Shimmer. Okay,
Yeah, this is Dragon Ball Z.
Ooh, I got Dora's Scouter. Love that thing.
You should be the last Galmon.
Dora?
Yeah.
Cola's big green guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys are all stronger than the Yu force. By a lot. I wish they put Frieza's 3 top soldiers into a frickin' game. It never appeared in the manga either. Frieza's strongest soldiers were the honor guards. They're all the strongest.
If I remember this one correctly, this
Get
was
the
a
helmet Scouter.
Dutchman who brought, who was the first person to brought coffee to Japan.
And then they became live and then they studied for even longer.
Not what I want to do, but okay. Because I think I'm done here.
Possibility?
That should have been all the Galmon.
Alright,
Well, Portuguese
stats.
wasn't an option for that. It was American, Dutch, or Chinese, I think.
Portuguese aren't white, they're Mediterranean Hispanic.
Yeah, I'm Sicilian, so technically I'm just a Greek.
Well, if you live in Mediterranean area, your DNA is closer to the Middle East or the South Americans than whitey.
Yep.
Like, you're not a whitey. Actually, if you go to the Mediterranean area and call them a whitey, they'll punch you in the face.
Hell, dude. Everybody knows that the frickin' Arabics of the Mediterranean area took control of Sicily for a few hundred years, so I probably have Arab in me.
Just to make sure I didn't miss Galmon here. Yeah, I already got you, so that should be all of them.
Yeah, I think I have business at Hercules. Yeah, I do.
Oh, nope, I did miss one. Bomber tech! And get one shot. Now that's all the Galmon.
I already get that challenge complete, Hercule.
Huh? Check it out. The server seems to be running just fine. You fixed it with that Digi thingamajig somehow. Oh great, thanks. Well, I'm not celebrating just yet. I thought the reason the server kept crashing was because the site was getting so many views from all the fans, but well... Thank you. That's really great to hear. From now on, I'll just have to put more matches and bring in more fans. Okay, I'll do my best. Ryota? Let me see. What? Alucard, what are you doing here? I should be asking you that very question. Oh, I see. You're the Cybersleuth. That office is around here, I'm pretty sure. Of course you weren't, Kyle. Cybersleuth. So, Cybersleuth will take on any case at all then? Yep. I see. In that case, can I send a request to your office? Okay, it's out. I'm gonna send in a request to your office and watch you work. I have no idea what you're planning.
Get back here, Steven.
Ryota's youth. I don't believe this one advances the story. So we'll take this one on and we'll call the stream there. Oh, really? You took my case. Thanks. Still, that woman you work with, Kyoko, is that her name? Well, with Karba having to go at 7, may as well yeah, you might. Nah, it's only 6. It's only 6:30. This shouldn't take too long. That we can do the other one.
And boom!
When I went into the office to submit my request, she said something weird. I'm getting a nasty vibe coming from you. And she even said it's like a detestable aura of a male pursuing a female. I mean, what the hell is that about? Yeah, I don't know. You try and send in a serious request and this is what you get. But Kyoko is really pretty. She's really pretty. And she seems like a nice person. When I was in the office, she asked me if I want some fresh coffee, but I said I didn't have the time. You lucky dog. Oh yeah, the case, I forgot. To be honest, I need money at the moment. I'd like to try and find a part-time job so I can pick up a little extra spending money. What for? Huh? Ah, right. I need to pay a fee if I'm sending in an official request to a detective agency. So could you please try to find me a nice cushy job that'll make up for the fees as soon as you can? And anyway, if it's a job in Eden, you and that girl would know a lot about it, right?
Oh, God damn it,
Yeah, that's right. What I'm looking for is a part-time job in Eden. Those are usually the easiest ones. Please find me 3 options to choose from for a part-time job in Eden. I don't mind if they're a little shady. I really need the money. I'm begging you. Oh, and there goes Billy.
Dio boomered again.
Yep. Wants us to look for a part-time job for him in Eden. That's a pretty easy request. All the same, I'd say it's a good case for you to handle as my assistant. He'll accept a nice, well-paid part-time job, and it's okay if it's a little shady. Looking for a job here in Nakano shouldn't be too hard. I'm sure if we quietly ask around those kind of people here in Nakano, we'll find something for him. I've heard of a cushy, shady job quite close to here. All the same, if he needs money urgently, I wonder what he needs it for. No idea. Yep, I was right, it was Dutch. Oh wait, do I need to go into this one?
Can't find a weapon.
I'll look around Nakano first.
Oh my god, I found a Karen.
Oh boy. And yep, Billy just said so in my chat, he boomered.
Yep.
You can work in
Well,
Eden
I'm
and-
gonna walk away from the Karen. I don't have a manager for her to see. If I could, I would, Kyle.
And nothing on this floor?
Hercule is talking about how he flies around, but he doesn't look unreal. Jetpacks are more realistic than just hovering. Yeah, find a vehicle. And this is where the frickin' human transformation begins.
Yep, Paige, Boomer 3 down.
Boomer 3 down! And out. I repeat, Boomer 3 is down! Sounds like a plan to me. I don't know why I think that must be.
Looks like I do need to go into Eden for this last one.
Yep.
No thing here.
Yeah. Okay, gotta do the Earthling Awakening. Which is basically flying on the Nimbus and having the power pole.
Oh, how did I miss that Upamon medal?
How did you?
Okay, where is this third case would be? Find 3 Broadway just. So then, who's the third person I have to talk to then? Oh, get right back here.
Alright, it's telling me how to use power pole, which is basically the awakening ability. Sucks is you have to freaking do a different moveset with this thing. That does give you some kind of super armor. Screwball corner pocket.
this quest at all. I thought this would be an easy one.
Oh, and I see some glitchiness.
Oof.
I'm on a mission, and this is more of like a story mode stream. This character ain't that high a level.
Oof.
Yeah, somebody in my stream asked if they could fight me.
Oh boy.
I'll be doing fights later on. Now time to beat Videl up with this power pole.
Do I have to go to Cavalry for this one?
Screw ball, corner pocket. Dang it. Well, no, I'm not doing regular missions right now either. And actually, the stream's gonna end soon anyway.
Okay, yeah, sorry Kyle, if I don't finish this now, might be ending the stream after this case.
And I got freaking points to spend. Actually, I think you could do the stream without me if you needed to, man.
Hey, yeah, I guess I could.
Besides, you did have a boomerang issue earlier.
Yeah, that is true. Team 3-star.
Come go, hon. You almost slip up every time. I guess I'll be doing the next Great Salmon mission.
Nope, nothing here. I really don't want to look up this case. I will if I have to.
Oh, this is that freaking one where I have to beat freaking Cell Junior, Cell, and Phil.
Oof.
It's okay, I'm okay. Potential unleashed.
That's bullshit. I searched everywhere in Nakano. Only 2 jobs there. Where's the third one?
You're gonna be playing this game, you're gonna regret it. I'm gonna teach you for making me chase you.
Where the hell were you? There we go, finally. Oh, you found one already? Where? Room laundering stuff, pickled in formaldehyde, taking photos of ghosts. That's all just urban legends, though. It doesn't have anything to do with Eden.
We're not gonna be Team 3-star, Kyle.
All to say, this ghost picture thing sounds good. Seems like a nice, easy job. Seems like we're getting paid for this one photo is easy money. Huh? Why do I want to earn money from a part-time job in the first place? It doesn't matter why, it's none of your business. None of your business. What isn't? Sakura! Ah. What do you mean, ah? Nothing. It's nothing! Yoda, are you by any chance talking about doing anything strange? The only strange thing lately has been you. You're always talking so carelessly. Not my fault, that's the part of the school uniform. Oh, there's no point talking to you. Come on, Alucard, let's go. Take me to the client. Yoda, Alucard. I knew you'd come. How do I know? I tapped into my spiritual powers. I want you to look into a ghost. The white boy who's been appearing and disappearing around Kowloon recently. This time I'd like you guys to take a photo of this white boy.
It's the white boy.
If you take a good picture, I'll pay you big money for it. Not bad, eh? You think it's strange that you can take a photo of a ghost in this digital space with a digital camera? Oh, I suppose if you think about it, the very appearance of a ghost in a digital space is in and of itself strange. Accept it. It's reality. Stop pretending you haven't seen them.
Oh god, white people.
Firstly, did you know that more than 70% of the people in this world have seen ghosts, and it all started with an incident at Roswell. The government and the aliens are all connected. They're just covering it up. Cattle mutilation, flying humanoids, and even animals falling from the sky. They're all part of the same conspiracy. Anyway, there is no analog nor digital in the occult. Please get this room inspector on camera.
Yeah, boy.
Well, what would you expect from the editor of an occult magazine? Obviously lacks any kind of common sense. The white boy, the specter of Kowloon. To tell you the truth, I'm a bit scared to go now. That sounds pretty terrifying.
I think it's somebody who walked into the wrong hood.
Well, I suppose you might as well come along. Okay, let's go to Kowloon and take some ghost pictures. Wait. What level did we have to be on? Level 3, okay.
done with their missions. Before I log out, I'm gonna freaking boost my stats.
In the end, it'll actually be a good thing if this white boy appears. Maybe let's hang around here for a while.
I don't think you'll see him pretty fly for a white guy. I love flying.
All those hackers were blocking the way, so only one place to go. Alright, you're looking for a ghost. Ah, it's about the white boy I've heard about recently. Yeah, I think anyone who gets all flustered by things like that is a real idiot. Okay, this is a digital world. The real world is a different story. But that doesn't mean that the ghost can appear here. You gotta think calmly about this. You won't be able to find them because there is no such thing. At the end of the day, I suppose there is no such thing as a ghost. But we never find a ghost like this. Not even the faintest trace. What should we do, Alucard? You mean you want to fake the picture? That's a good idea, actually. That stupid old man should be easy to trick. Right, if we do this, Alucard, you should play the part of the ghost. But I have red hair, I'll stand out. But you're the only one who can. If you insist, Ryota.
Well, you definitely are more like a ghost than humans. Oh my god, this freaking chick you run into in Primo Natsu in the English voice reminds me of Sushi's.
Ryota, behind you!
Ghost. He's a ghost.
What? The white boy? Oh, hey, look, take a picture. Get the camera, quick!
Didn't he have the camera since you wanted to make you play the ghost?
So let me get this straight. You couldn't get a photo of the white boy, so you decided to fake the picture. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Even so, this picture... An elementary school kid could have taken a better picture than this. In the end, we will have to reject this case. But no way! Alucard, we put everything we had into this one! It doesn't matter. Sit down. I'm going to show you how to take a picture of a ghost properly.
Anyway.
Terror basically arises from the human imagination. Anything looks like a face from the right angle. This is how you can stimulate a person's imagination with a photograph.
Hey dude, I'm ending my stream now.
Okay. That is the key that is the key technique in ghost photography. So you just need to invoke the uniquely human phenomenon of pareidolia.
Well,
for example,
peeps in my stream, thanks for showing up. I'm really grateful, and if you're watching this on YouTube later, thanks for watching. This is Mario Kaiba, screwing the rules to have green hair, and signing off. Peace.
Yeah, and I'll be going for a little while longer, because weird-ass internet connection.
Yep.
For example, here, the perspective in this picture... Oh, what's wrong? Looks like this camera took a photo. Where? Look, behind Alucard, you can see a human figure, but it has no head. But Whoa, this is a real ghost photo. Okay, let's go take this to the editor right away. Alucard, Kyoko, thank you both. 90% of ghost photos are fake. Never thought that this one would be part of the 10% that are real. I think I'm the one in the photo. Do not question the big-titted blonde detective. Okay, Kaiba. You? I was worried about Ryota, so I followed him to Kowloon. Trying to watch him from the shadows, but I must have slipped into the frame. I wonder, is there a connection between you and Ryota's actions? Actually, my birthday is coming up. I see, so that's why he needed the money. He needed the money to buy me a present, so he was looking for a job where he can make a lot in a short space of time. He shouldn't have tried to buy me a present that he couldn't afford. So he was doing his best to find a part-time job, to buy a present for a girl he was in love with. Young love. Are you okay? You have a blank expression on your face. It's like your mind is somewhere else. By any chance, is there someone else you are in love with? And that is Ryota's youth done. Now for the Nakano Underground. If I remember correctly for this, yes there is, Kyle. I'll explain all the details. The client this time is the local government that takes care of the utilities for Nakano. Basically the bureaucratic agency. Why are you so shocked? Of course we specialize in supernatural and complex cybercrimes, so we usually have a very specific clientele. But we cooperate very well with the Detective Mariyoshi's police force, so they consider us to be a pretty good detective agency. So we received a case from a public agency on quite a rare event. This case was originally discussed by Detective Mariyoshi with a government agency. It's a bit special, so Detective Mariyoshi passed us down to the government agency, like a sort of ace up his sleeve, and now it's our case. Got it? Yeah. Good. The case is to unlock a gate in Nakano Underpass. Seems the gate is locked due to some electronic glitch and can't be opened. You don't know about Nakano Underpass? It's a facility that houses the equipment used to provide Nakano's public utilities, such as power cables, water pipes, and so on. They are moving forward with a plan to improve the look of the city center above ground by housing their public utilities underground. Looks like the visible power cables and telephone poles are set to disappear in the not-too-distant future. Underneath Nakano, there is a vast complex of tunnels, so there are of course many entrances. One of these entrances is the place where the gate we need to unlock is. It's a password-protected electronic lock. But it seems some time ago the lock for no reason and no one has been able to open it since. They contacted the manufacturer, but they gave up. If needs, they'll destroy the gate, and obviously that would incur serious costs. While the costs were discussed, a weird groaning sound was heard coming from the other side of the gate. Seems something strange is going on. The manufacturer had a bad feeling about it and didn't want to open the gate. But the government suspected criminal activity and called Nadayoshi. I see. So then the buck passed to the Kurumi Detective Agency. Well, after all, we have the best people for the job. If you want to access a place that's off bounds to most. No, but the thing can hear you. This is actually a good opportunity. I've been wanting to investigate the rumors surrounding Nakano's underground system for a while. The gate in question has an electronic lock, so naturally there's a cyberspace inside it. You're the only one who can break into the gate without destroying it. We've already received permission from the government to access the underpass. Alright then, shall we go and find out what the real situation with this underground gate is? Where is that groaning voice coming from? What kind of strange world lies beyond the gate? This is going to be so much fun. Huh? It's an underground gateway, so there will just be an underground tunnel behind it, right? Have you ever heard of this stochastic process in quantum mechanics? I guess I should tell you about Schrodinger's cat. Till we open up the gate, we cannot know if we will find an underground tunnel or the void of space. Until you open that gate, the world is in a flux of overlapping possibilities. So just try to enjoy it. Let's go. The case is a simple matter of unlocking the gate, but what's behind the gate? Your job is to find that out. Well, we'll find out, Kyle. Did you arrive at the underpass? The gate we need to unlock is inside. The control panel should be beside you. Do you see it? Connect up into it and unlock the gate. What happened? What? Connect jump isn't working? That's strange. It's an electronic lock, so there should be some kind of network inside it. Perhaps it's just that you didn't activate the connect up properly? Right, it thinks time I've verified your ability to perform a connect jump. Raise your hand. Now concentrate. Now what? That's it. What were you doing just now? Whatever you're doing, it seems like it's not working. Bullshit! Oh no, looks like I can't verify it. Well, it seems that you can only connect jump if you feel disappointed. If I were to post a theory as to how your connect jump works, your ability locates a digital wave piggybacks on it and the target location's digital space, and then enters it. It doesn't matter what the target's location is. If it has a digital space, then you should be able to access it. However, there seem to be certain limitations when interfering with the digital wave. In other words, when you can, you can, and when you can't, you can't. What we've determined is that you connected before by chance, if there are specific reasons why you were able to each time. Put simply, cause and effect are connected to digital waves. Wait a second, how can you connect jump this time then? I don't have any proof to support my answers, but perhaps there were others like you who tried and failed to open the lock and were disappointed. Yes, disappointment is definitely key. I've rambled long enough. Please, get this lock opened as quickly as you can. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Well, Kyle, I can't exactly say anything. She is my boss. If I do, I'm fired and I lose my real body. No. No YOLO. What is it with you and thinking yellow is some sinister color? Yeah, Sinestro. Someone who doesn't exist in Digimon. Ugh. I said I wouldn't question you and I questioned you. Damn it, child. Well, we didn't find a gateway to space, but we found the digital shift. Seems you managed to unlock the gate, so thanks for that. Must have been easy for you given your skill. Kyoko? What? There's a bit of a labyrinth in the underground tunnel. What do you mean by a bit? Is there any sign of a Digimon or an Eater in there? I see. It is strange to see just a small section of labyrinth. I know I said we couldn't know what we would find, but I wasn't expecting that. I believe we have witnessed a special digital wave occurrence. As if it's some kind of current. I see. This is definitely a ley line. Have you ever heard of ley lines before? There are many in Tokyo. They are also called dragon chains. Dragon signifies the undulating landscape of the hills and mountains. The dragon chain is what we call the flow of the land spirit. It's a well-known that Sosei Tenkai, advisor to Ieyasu Togawa, turned Edo into a great feng shui city. It is said that he built a waterway and path to lead to the chi from Mount Fuji to Tokyo Bay to Edo Castle. Of particular note in this instant are Kaneiji and Asuka Shrine to the northeast and Zojoji and Hei Shrine to the southwest. All big religious institutions. In Feng Shui, those directions are thought to draw negative energy their way. The shrines hold big festivals to purge and expel that energy. I'm not going to question you, Kyle. If you look at the lines that connect Buddhist temples, Kaneiji and Ojoji, and Shinto shrines Asuka and Hei, you'll find they cross right inside Old Edo Castle, home to today's Tokyo Imperial Palace. It's really quite fascinating to see. Nowadays, the waterways have been swapped out for rail lines and radio towers dot the northeast and southwest. You could say we've finished what Tenkai started. Viewed from the eyes of current society, those rail lines and radio towers are artificial ley lines that supplement the old roads and waterways. Naturally, where you're standing, underground constitutes another ley line running through Tokyo too. Not just any ley line either. The ones that believe that to emanate from Mount Fuji is supposed to run right through there. The man-made tunnel layered on top of it allows the digital waves to keep flowing in perpetually. It's really a peculiar thing going on down there. That's what producing this quasi-labyrinth you're seeing before you. Knowing that, those weird voices that people are supposedly hearing probably belong to the Digimon that are appearing as a result. I could go on for a while, about this subject, but you at least somewhat get what I'm saying, right? Yep. I'll take that to mean you understood it. Well enough then. At this point, your work is essentially done. Kyle, no. We don't need another rip-off controversy with Digimon. It's already bad enough with the Pokemon ripoff controversy. We don't need another one. Why don't you go a little further in and check things out for me? Oh, I didn't say the spin-off. The tunnel just keeps going on, you say? If it stays on course like that, you're going to end up in Roppongi, which would mean... You know, this reminds me of something else I've heard about before. As I've mentioned before, Tokyo's ley lines stem from Mount Fuji, which is, of course, not all that a coincidence given that it's a sacred place. And that energy takes old highways like the Hoshukaido and the Tokaido to get to Tokyo from Mount Fuji. I don't know, what about Mount Ibuki? That energy joins up with underground waterways going along the highways that carry Mount Fuji's snowmelt to Tokyo, flowing into the city together. One theory holds that the first place where that water appears above ground after reaching Tokyo happens to be where else but Nakano. Put simply, all the ley lines that flow throughout Tokyo could well be coming from our own stomping grounds, believe it or not. Wouldn't that be amazing to think about it if it turned out to be true? Stop right there. Don't go any farther. You're standing at the border of the municipality. Go any further and you'll be in central government territory. That's a hive we best not poke. Color me intrigued though. That's a hell of a thing to stumble into just walking around inside that tunnel. We aren't prepared just yet to pick that sort of fight. There's still too much we don't know. This little tangent of ours has gone on long enough, I think. Head back the way you came and regroup at the office. Though it's not as strong as we're used to, that tunnel is causing a digital shift. We should probably keep it locked like before after all. I have no idea how I'm going to explain all this to our clients. No matter how you spin it, it'll probably all be a lot to take in. Wouldn't be surprised if we come away looking even sketchier than we already do. Let's just let Detective Mariyoshi deal with it. Some jobs are best left to others. Oh, Kyle. You're curious what exactly it was actually beyond where you stopped? That makes two of us, believe me. Actually, while you were on your way back, I decided to look into it a little bit. Apparently, what you found was a Kamishiro research lab of all things. Kamishiro? Oh, don't be dense, I told you. That area is under the jurisdiction of the central government. That's not the sort of place you wander into for fun. If nothing else, it indicates that Kamishiro and the government have a tighter relationship than what we previously suspected. Going after Kamishiro could well mean that we'd also be ruffling the government's feathers. That's why we can't be hasty right now. We'll do what we can to prepare and cross that bridge when we come to it. This is just a guess on my end, but I imagine it was Kamishiro that changed the password on that door and rendered it impossible to get open. Probably weren't counting on us being able to actually break in and snoop around. Knowing that, it could well serve as our ace in the hole later when the time does come to confront them, hopefully unawares. But again, let's not worry about hashing out the details until we have to. Just be grateful we have that up our sleeve if need be. On that note, I realize this case is technically closed. But what do you say about heading over to Roppongi for me one more time? I don't mean it on official business, rather I'm keen on doing a little independent intelligence gathering for our internal use. Surely you're interested in knowing why Kamishiro has built a research lab underneath the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building too, right? So how about it? So how about you just walk on through the front door there and see what you can find? Sound good? Looks like I'm off to the Central Government Building. Oh, are you here for a tour of the lobby? Please, come on inside. You must be confused. Let me explain. Construction on this new metropolitan building isn't entirely complete as of yet. Well, it was at one point until a major firm came in and it was decided that the upper floors merited additional construction. As such, while that's going on, the lobby here remains free and open for the public to visit. Did you make it inside the building? Alright, I get you, so they'll be alright with you hanging around the lobby. Well, that makes our work a little easier then. Go on in. All you need at this point is a terminal somewhere, so you can infiltrate their system. Piece of cake at this stage, I'd say. So once you find a terminal, just slip on in and work your magic like always. Wish I was there to see it myself. Seems like quite the sight. It reminds me of the Tower of Babel in a way. I guess I'm starting to ramble again. Though, don't worry about me. Feel free to get back to work now. Let's see, where would a terminal I could connect jump into be? Yep. Oh, right here. Is something wrong out there? Oh, you found a terminal that's digital shifting a little. If this shift is weak while still prominent enough for you to notice it, it could be a sign this place will turn into a labyrinth later on. Well, for now, try connect jumping into it. We have no idea what could be inside there, so stay on your feet, alright? And just like that, another connect jump into, which leads to who Lord knows where, because I don't remember this chapter entirely. Oh! Biyomon and Agumon! Punch! That did work. Smack! Ooh, bug recoveries. Those will come in handy later. What? Yes, Kyle, Tenkai. Uh-oh. An eater. Well, best we take care of this now. No. And that's that eater dealt with. So you found an eater inside there after all. But you couldn't find any other evidence of note. You're not seeing the forest for the trees here, Alucard. The fact that there was an eater inside the terminal at all is a big evidence in and of itself. Ah, just saying that is a tongue twister. Regardless, let's call it a day here. Get on back to the office now. That was probably hard work going all over the place today. But thanks to you, I think I'm starting to piece it all together now. While you were out and about, I decided to measure the digital wave coming out of that building. I found out that the Metropolitan Government building itself is one big digital wave force field. From what I can tell, energy is flowing straight into the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building via the ley line inside Nakano Underpass. So that underground lab Kamishiro has beneath the building is probably controlling the energy flow. You remember what I said about ley lines when you were inside the tunnel, don't you? Yeah. There are two things at play here. The natural energy flow from the Earth along the ley lines, and digital waves emanating from the sea of electrons. If you can make a massive structure like the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building, a hub for those things, then you can manipulate their flow. Why do they need to do it that way? Well, for one, digital waves might be invisible to the naked eye, but they have mass and therefore require a vessel. And the bigger the vessel is that contains those waves, the more energy you can build up. It probably also explains the new construction going on, as more space would mean that much more energy Kamishiro could stockpile. That extra energy would then go on to impact the building beyond the facility, hence the digital ship you ran into in the lobby. any good digital shift comes in neater, of course. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if that place goes labyrinthine eventually. But we don't have to be concerned about that threat anymore now that you've cleaned the joint up. On the other hand, it's worrying in its own way that things resolved so cleanly this time. The fact that digital waves can be concentrated in such small quantities as to attract individual eaters and produce micro-labyrinth is scary. If you hadn't been there, it might well not have been caught until much later. Whole thing doesn't sit well with me at all. This case has taught us that there's a technology that can mostly suppress large amounts of digital waves as they're built up and placed wherever. The deliberate and calculate nature of it all indicates that somebody's got a big plan in the works, suffice to say. This, of course, calls for more investigating. We need to figure out how long this has all been going on and just what exactly it's for. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we move forward, Alucard. We're running onto something here, I know it. And Sleuth rank up. Almost Cybersleuth. Oh, that wasn't a chapter progression. Well, let's go see what's going on at Shibuya Records, and then I think I'll call the stream there. What? Sorry, I can't leave my cards out like that in front of a customer. All the crazy things around here in the last couple of days have really tuckered me out. A Cybersleuth? You do random acts of kindness and sleuthing? That's awesome. I really should be talking to a customer like this. My bad. How long or how hot?
I know it's at 400, but where do I put it for how long?
$15 to $16.
Looking for room.
Let's start from the top. I'll be on the ball this time. Okay? Okay. Strange girl. So, new case. Reiko Talbot's case file. Which I think we will do next week. So, I've been Alucard. And thank you for joining me on this stream, even with that weird connection boomer. And I will see you guys all next week. Goodbye.